He gave an example now. He said if you hear something news, he calls the members of his family. If you have a 10-year-old there and you have a 20-year-old, they receive it differently. For
Absolutely,
instance,
I agree.
that's what I'm saying. For instance, they take the news. Each person takes it to his sphere of contact. So the 10-year-old might not take this security thing as serious as daddy. Why? He has a kind of, in his mindset, he's protected. He's not really seeing those things. It's like a little child. I had a little nephew. He was playing with a dog. He was about 2 years old. He just saw a very hairy dog, and he was forcing the dog to eat, and he was almost pulling the teeth of the dog out. When his elder sister came and saw him, she said, "That dog will bite you." He received new knowledge. He joined his sister. That was his closest ally. So now that dog suddenly became a threat. Before the information came, it was just a plaything. So now you are passing this information and you're sharing it with everybody. Everybody receives it differently. But on a larger scale, if we look at the environment, there's so much dependence on employment on a larger scale. If you don't get a job at 26, so what? If you don't get a job at 28, so what? Okay, let's assume.
What does that do to the psyche of the person? Because you were talking of environment vis-a-vis the impact it usually have
on the individual.
On the individual.
Plus, considering the fact that the educational sector,
yes,
what the skill, you're not taught skills. It's more like theoretical knowledge. That's what you're given.
Exactly.
If a 40-year-old is vying for a position with a 24-year-old, I expect the 40-year-old has seen more of life. I expect him to handle it better if he doesn't get a job. That's my thinking. Now, there's the news about some guy in...
Okay, so all those that are graduating...
No. Now, don't get it wrong. It doesn't mean every 24-year-old is employed. Let's not forget that. Age limit is not the qualification. It's just a barrier.
But what we're saying is that age limit is a hindrance to many people that are capable.
No.
But they are not given opportunity because of the age.
Not even the people themselves. The development of the country and the various sectors as a whole. Because these people you didn't give opportunity yesterday, by the time they have the fortune of being on their own, you find that, look, take football teams for example. You understand? Most especially outside these shores. Not here that. Teams who never believed in certain footballers yesterday, when they are given opportunity elsewhere, and they see that they now come back to become their Achilles heel, all they do is start biting their fingers. Oh, I had the opportunity of employing this person, I never did, because I thought he had certain inadequacies. Pogba of Juventus is an example. He left Man U. Today, that guy has developed to become a star that if you put a price tag of £40 million on him now, many teams will be falling over themselves to buy him. That's what we are saying. We have also, like the point I'm trying to make is that we have had people who were rejected, who would have made invaluable contributions to those organizations that rejected them. And when they had the opportunity of being on their own, those same organizations went back to them, either on consultancy basis or to come and do one or two things for them, which those they employed because of age limit could not even do.
Okay, but can I ask you, sir, if they had gotten those jobs that they were rejected for, do you think they would have stretched their minds to get to that level where those same employers can come after them?
It is very possible.
No, it's more unlikely.
But it depends on whether the organization would have given them the opportunity to do so or not. Because there are organizations that operate close management system of government, just like the bureaucratic nature of the civil service, where they will tell you, wait for your time. But where you allow individuals to express their innate giving talents, coupled with what they have acquired.
Okay, hold on.
In the institution.
No, this is a funny one. I say, Jake says, imagine an advert placement that the applicant should have had 15 years experience and must not be more than 30 years.
Where would they have acquired the experience?
I mean, I don't know who that guy was. That's
means,
amusing.
That means he must have been 15. He must have graduated at 15 and started working at 15 to acquire that 15
But
years
that's what the age limit thing does. Let me give you an example.
Okay.
I know someone who is, I think this year he should be like 45 this year. But his CV says he was born in 1977.
Yeah, I've seen someone that brought a CV, and when I calculated, I said that means when you were graduating from university, you were 9, because she had mumbled up the figures. And I said, you went to primary school before you were born.
But isn't that what this is happening?
What is the environment
let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Attitude on them, because they believe that, look, in order to get something, there have to be a shortcut. You have to play with certain factors, which is very, very unnecessary.
Okay, what I'll say is the world is a global village, and we're tired of complaining about this sector, the educational sector, and all of that. Let's look within. Okay, let's assume tomorrow the Senate passes a bill. I mean, let's think wildly. Employability starts at 28. Everybody under 28, what are they going to do? What I'm just saying is there's a lot more. You were talking about the world at large. Walt Disney, the man that has Disney Studios, they fired him because they said he didn't have ideas. He lacked ideas. He asked the man to go. The man went. Now we have Disney everywhere in the world. What I'm saying is you shouldn't hinge, because now what happens, I meet a lot of candidates looking for jobs. What happens is all their hope is placed on getting that job. Now you're talking about creating opportunities. Hold on, sir.
You are going off the track.
No.
We are still talking about age limit or barrier to employment.
I have to come in here and
we are not talking about whether white collar jobs should be the norm.
Yes. Okay. Let me just take this comment so that we can go on a quick break. Age Peters at Pitiano Peter says, age should not be a priority to employment. Skills, knowledge, and ability should be the prerequisite. Absolutely. It is not the case here in the UK. That's from Professor Petiano Peters. Damilola says, I don't think age should restrict employment. More and more people are at home because they've exceeded the age limit. Chinaye says, what experience would an employer want a 23-year-old to have? Yet they demand for 5 years experience. I think the older, the better. Landreal Lokun says, Sirs, do you wonder why an increasing number of applicants now submit affidavit instead of their real birth certificates?
Absolutely.
Doran says, I think some employers might be exploiting the younger people than the older ones. That's why they seek for younger ones. Petianos, again, the question is how many youths use their actual age in Nigeria? I guess it's a game of deceit. He that knows it should have it. Well, we'll take another break and we'll be back to continue this conversation. Please do not go away.
Enter the world of luxury Swiss Street doors. With over 28 years experience, stock is of exquisite historical doors made from the finest ancient aga and ivory wood. A range of exclusive armored doors, elegant interior doors, carefully crafted by the world's renowned architects and engineers. At Swiss Street, a door is much more. Plus, florals, onyx marbles, kitchen cabinets, wardrobes, panoramic lifts, revolving doors, and escalators. Visit Swiss Trade today or call now. Swiss Trade, a blend of beauty and security.
Welcome to Queen Altoburger School in England. My name is Onyeka. I came from Nigeria a year ago and I love it. If you want a first-class independent education in the UK, then consider Queen Altoburgers. Its academic results are outstanding. We have been ranked in the top 10 schools in the country. The boarding facilities are amongst the best in Europe. We boast an equestrian centre, a £1 million gym, a theatre, science wings, and even a manor house. We are set in a safe and secure campus near York, just 2 hours from London, with excellent transport links. We would love you to get in touch. Please visit our website at www.qe.org.
Come and see, waiting, come and they do it. Now why for quality wire, cables where eh. I beg, where una dey? Come and one light of your life. Come and hey, Baba. For quality, why you